In this particular case, you have been so fucking destroyed on this and so completely humiliated on this. I'm removing you from the stream because you are a fucking idiot. Now get out of here, fucking moron. Jesus fucking Christ. What fucking world? This is the Crucible, fucking idiot. Get the fuck get out of here.
Oh my God, base.
Get.
Anybody in the audience who wants to verify the 7 criteria for life, just Google 7 criteria for life, and you will not find a single source that says nervous system. Not a single source will say that.
You need to have a nervous system.
Let him finish, man.
I'm still talking.
Let him finish.
Like, seriously. Right. So again, every source will tell you something along these lines. I'm paraphrasing with the sources that I've gone on, but it's containing cells, containing DNA or some sort of hereditary trait where they can pass traits on to offspring, having a metabolic process of intaking and burning energy as fuel, maintaining a homeostasis, which is a maintenance of the equilibrium within the internal environment, which occurs on the cellular level, the capacity for growth, the ability to reproduce either sexually or asexually, and adapting and responding to stimuli. Not one of those criteria says must have nervous system. Not one. Unless you can find a source that says it does. But again, anybody in the audience that looks it up and can confirm, find me one single source that says requires nervous system to be alive. You're not going to find it. It doesn't exist.
How do you think a reproductive system works? If I said a nervous system was involved, would you believe me?
Are you referring to a sexual reproduction system or an asexual?
I'm saying, do you think homeostasis? Do you think that requires a nervous system, or is that something I'm just talking my ass?
I think you're talking out of your ass. Yeah.
Okay. I think the audience can make a decision on that one because I think it's very silly to say that.
Find one single source. One single source. That's all you have to do.
Friend, I'm sorry if you don't understand what a nervous system does. I can't help you. You're not helpable.
No, you are not helpable.
I'm not obligated to do your work for you.
Your claim. You have no basis
you just Googled it up. You're sending me links.
I cited 4.
Why don't you go look that up, friend?
I cited 4.
Go look it up. It's so simple. I know.
Again, here. Look, I'll read a couple more just to solidify my point.
Okay.
This is from justthefacts.org, and it cites a bunch of different sources. So this one says, after fertilization has taken place, a new human has come into being. This is no longer a matter of taste or opinion. It is not a metaphysical contention, and it is plain experimental evidence. This is from Dr. Jerome Lejeune, professor of genetics at the University of Descartes, Paris. Here's another one. An individual human life begins at conception when a sperm cell from the father fuses with an egg cell from the mother to form a new cell, the zygote, the first embryonic stage. This is from Dr. William Revel, University College Cork, Ireland. I mean, we can keep going. I can cite you 15 more off the top of my head right now. You can cite 0.
I don't need to cite anything.
No, you do. You do. Why should anybody believe you? What are you? Are you accredited?
You're literally not making sense because you don't understand science.
Give him a chance to respond now.
I do like biology. It's not a hard claim to say that reproduction requires a nervous system. You sound incredibly silly when you deny that.
Back up the claim.
That I don't know what to do for you, friend. I know you don't like science. I see this now. You don't like biology.
Oh my God.
You don't like biology.
Even though
you like to cite sources. And you think that's justification for denying a woman's sovereignty.
Bro.
What are you doing? Why don't you go home now?
Bro. You look foolish.
Yes, you do. It's a very simple statement. That a reproductive system needs a nervous system. I don't know how to help you.
You guys are fucking killing me here. You're fucking killing me. Listen, we're going to move past this some fucking way. We're going to move
Andrew, you don't understand. He can't give this up.
Yeah. What are you
the reasoning he cannot do this.
Just hang on. Let me talk now for a second.
Andrew, why don't you look up a nervous system? I'm not going to capitulate.
Why don't you make your own argument? Don't seek help from the moderator.
I'm the arbiter, man. I can't really interject that way. But listen. There's got to be a way here, some way that we can move past this. And if there's not a way for us to move past this, then we're just kind of running around in circles here.
Right.
This is often, I will tell you, Andrew,
He claims science, but doesn't want to know about biology.
So this is what you do. I'm talking, and then you like shove your mic down your throat, and then
you want to talk first. I'm just going to talk louder.
If you want
to go first, I'll just go louder. I mean, okay.
Be respectful, bro. Be respectful.
Okay.
So Andrew, I will tell you. I've done probably like well over 1,000 abortion debates, and this is not my first time, obviously, running into somebody who outright denies the science. And I will tell you that
you're not being scientific. You're denying biology.
I've never been able to continue the conversation with somebody who denies the science. It's actually
it's not science.
I'm actually going to bring somebody else in.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That'd be good.
And he's been kind of wanting to go after this kind of abortion style debate too. Do you mind, Zen, if I bring him in?
Yeah. Are they pro-choice? I'm guessing.
He's kind of on the undecided side.
Okay.
Oh, good. Nice.
Yeah. So I'll kind of bring him in, and maybe you guys can fight for his soul a little bit. How's that sound?
Sure.
So Earthman Brick, why don't you head into the waiting room, and I'll send you a link. Okay. And while I'm doing that, you guys can like ad hom each other to death. That's okay. And I'll get this guy on here in a second.
I'm on here about women's sovereignty, and this guy's trying to figure out how many sources he can cite. I don't know what this guy's doing. He's got so many debates. Wow, they must have been all weak sauce.
Yeah, and you're a science denier. It's literally all I have to say.
You don't like biology. You don't understand nervous systems.
Okay. Yeah.
You only cite people who think about science.
I'm actually not going to engage in this. This is
because
you look
it's
like
actually a very important topic.
You look like you're more than double my age.
It's a very important topic.
Half my age.
And a lot of
I genuinely feel bad for you. Look at yourself.
I have kids. I have a wife.
I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry.
I'm a responsible man. I take care of my business.
I doubt that.
You got guns. All right, dude. Good for you. I don't give a fuck. Who cares? Who cares? I'm a fat guy. Whatever. I don't care.
We got
this is my life.
Abundantly clear.
All right, just take both of you guys. Take just a minute. Gather yourself. We're bringing somebody else on here, and hopefully we can get the rumble going again.
I'm sorry you don't like the way we look. We know we can't go on a date now. It's really, really sad. There's health issues to be involved here.
Earthman,
there's legal issues here.
Yeah, there you go.
And this guy is going to make himself irrelevant if he can't even engage with that.
All right, so this is everybody. This is Earthman Brick.
Hi.
He's a member of the Discord. He had been looking for kind of an abortion debate, and it seems like this is the right time. So, what did you have to say on that, Earthman?
Well, I don't know. This is kind of impromptu, so I don't know where we're kind of coming in at it from, but Eyemythology seems to be kind of struggling here a little, in terms of just kind of agreeing to the point where it's like, where does life begin? Because, I mean, if you're not willing to at least concede or entertain the side of saying, okay, for the sake of this argument, I'll say life begins at conception, and then just take it from there. Because I'm willing to hit that point. I don't see any problem with it. Are you able to hit that point, Eyemythology?
What specifically was the question you're asking? I'm sorry.
Are you willing to concede with Zen Shapiro here and just kind of entertain the concept of saying, okay, for the sake of this argument, I'm willing to agree that life begins at conception?
I don't care about life necessarily. I care about women's sovereignty. And the identification of life, I'm saying necessarily requires a nervous system.
Okay,
that's why it can't happen at conception.
Can you prove that?
I can't. Can I prove that there is no nervous system in the human process?
This is a joke. This is a literal joke. Why did you challenge me? Like, what were you thinking? Like, what the hell were you thinking, bro?
What are you talking about? You can't give up that point.
He just keeps talking. You're not interested in debate.
So I can't concede that point because it's not true. Life necessarily requires a nervous system.
Falsify it.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
What about a nervous system?
So
yes.
So here's the thing.
Be a viable life.
You guys should have agreed to like.
Well, it doesn't make sense. I mean,
something beforehand.
Okay.
So here's
he needs to say
with this whole debate. It's like this.
He needs this to be the point. He cannot give it up.
Bro.
He has people can see this fact. Okay, for you, Earthman, I will look this up of like what a nervous system does for humans.
Oh, but not
because he said specifically with his own words that you need to at least have respiration or reach homeostasis. So in order to do that, for it to be life. So whoops. So does it make sense? To reach homeostasis, to be able to reproduce, I'm saying that you need a nervous system. Does that make sense, Earthman Brick?
No.
Okay.
It's like
what part?
You can say anything. It's like, what do you define life as?
He had a good list. That's not a bad list. But it's not a bad list. It just requires a nervous system, and humans don't develop a nervous system till 4 or 6 weeks within development of the human person, like that human process. That process of making babies. In that process.
At which point, if reproduction is the thing, then what about transgender people? Are they no longer human beings or something? I mean, I don't understand.
I can answer that one, Earthman. It's reproduction, either sexual or asexual. So example is like your skin cells are reproducing asexually. So like your body is still reproducing even if you're like not fertile. So yeah.
I get you on the cellular level.
So now everyone's mic is muted here for just a second. So everybody just chill out for 1 second. Eyemythology. When I started out with the Crucible, just like over the other show, I wanted a neutral ground for people to combat these issues, right? In this particular case, you have been so fucking destroyed on this and so completely humiliated on this. I'm removing you from the stream because you are a fucking idiot. Now get out of here, fucking moron. Jesus fucking Christ. What fucking world? This is the Crucible, fucking idiot. Get the fuck get out of here. Get. Turn your fucking camera off and get off the fucking Crucible. Get out of my server. Fucking idiot. Wasting all my fucking time, wasting these guys' time. Have to set this up for these fucking guys, and you come in with this fucking shit? Get the fuck out of here, lunatic. Now, you got the floor, Zen, and you're going to tell us all about what you think. You beat the holy shit out of this guy, as well you should have, but unfucking believable. Unreal. You got the floor. Go ahead.
So basically, the argument is that being that human life begins at conception, and this is a verifiable scientific fact, as much as people love to disagree with it and can't substantiate any sort of falsification to it, it's still a fact. And in abortion, it necessarily follows that an abortion is killing a human life, an innocent human life that is not guilty of any crime or offense. So if we are to make the argument that this is allowed, if you accept that human life begins at conception and you're still pro-choice, then the burden lies on you to argue why we should be able to kill innocent human lives. That is a very extreme position to take. It's equally as extreme as saying we should be able to rape women or molest children. You've got a lot of questions to answer.
Anybody in the chat that doesn't say that guy was a fucking idiot in the next 1 minute getting kicked out of my chat too. All you motherfuckers. I better just hear nothing but fucking moron. Wasting all of our fucking time, all of our energy, setting this thing up. Didn't even prepare for it. Nothing. Blown out in 20 fucking minutes. Even I know progressives who would come in here and would lose their fucking minds on this guy. They'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? You're making us look bad. You're making us look retarded. What the fuck are you thinking, man? What are you fucking thinking? And that's my rant for that.
Anyway, just to cap it off. Yeah. I apply an objective standard of morality that states that killing innocent humans at the whim of your convenience or some another arbitrary measure is the wrong thing to do in all scenarios.